in Kamloops, BC. There's no open mics here. Like, I'm here for 4 days and there's no open mics. So I don't know what we're gonna do. This is just part of the stand-up comedy grind. You're gonna have to find your own mic. So I'm just gonna go. I heard that you guys do like an open mic here, is that true?
A very, very, very long time ago.
Oh, doesn't happen anymore?
No, unfortunately not.
Do you know anywhere that they do them still in Kamloops?
Lana, do you know where they still do an open mic?
Every Friday night, 8 to 12, we host open mic next door and...
Nice. Hi. It's a music open mic, so they're here to listen to music and not comedy. So most of the time they will be talking in front of my set. Listen to music. That guy's so fast. He's the fastest. I used to eat my own blood. Vampires did not do great. I don't want to be one of those comments like, it's the crowd, it wasn't me. But I kind of do. I kind of think that. You know what I mean? Hello. Hello. Oh, you missed it. That's okay. I can tell you the jokes in person. It won't be as good, but I can.
Okay, I gotta get a glass of water before I do it.
Well, you know, now I know. When you went to the fire hydrant, I was about losing it. It's like, oh no, not the fire hydrant.
So anyway, we're in Vancouver. We're about to go try to get on another show. So this is the other side of comedy, where you don't really have spots, but you go to these shows and you just like see if you can even get on this show.
I was somewhat new, like I've only been here a year, and I did the same thing that you did, and it was awful. And everybody leaves your messages on red, and you feel like you're never gonna get anywhere. But then eventually you meet them, and they see you perform, and you know, you get the ball rolling, and it works, and you get on, and then yeah. So that part of it is the worst part of it.
I'm waiting outside to talk to the actual like showrunner of the show to try asking for a spot.
Be very patient, and don't worry about that they left you on red. It doesn't really matter. Like they haven't already made a decision on you. They're just busy and they don't know who you are, so they don't care about you. But then when you actually get in front of them and they see that you're decent, it all works. It works in the end if you're actually funny, and if you're not, you should just quit.
Hi, what's going on? We did a lot of networking today. Our plan was in motion. This is just stand-up. This is the grind. You go out there, you meet people, you make connections, make your own destiny. Haha. I'm doing this on Crocs. I hope they say yes because of the Crocs.
Honestly, trying to get into the scene, it's tough because there's so few open spots and so many comics that you're like always fighting for a place. And if you don't really have a name or you don't know anyone yet, then it's really hard to get in that door.
Yeah.
So it did take about, I got a show that I got like a spot for at an amateur hour, and then it took like another 3 months before I got like another stage spot. Yeah.
And so how did you overcome that like anxiety of not getting in, like that disappointment of when you didn't get on shows? Like every night, like did you try to get on and just didn't?
Yeah, so I just like would go and hang out at the clubs. I'd try and talk to the other comedians and like try and take advice, and like it's all about meeting as many people as you can, right? And like getting the feedback, and once I got, you know, some contacts, and then I met some people that ran some shows, it was a lot easier to go out and start doing some stage time, which was awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How's it going? Hey, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. No worries. Thank you, guys. Yeah, no worries. Just doing a thing, but I'm ready to go. I'm nervous because, I don't know, holy fuck. I'm nervous because I've never just done the show before, so I'm always nervous at new shows. I don't know these people, so it's a good shot. I don't know anyone here, so it's kind of even like scarier, you know, because you're like when you're doing comedy, you're not just doing comedy for yourself, you're kind of auditioning all the time. You know, that's the thing. You're not just doing comedy for the audience, you're also doing comedy for the comics that run shows. So it's kind of like, oh, you have to do good for the audience, but also you have to do good for the comics. And it's even worse when like you don't know anyone. Because in Edmonton when I bomb, it's like, it's fine because like they're my friends. So it's cool. I'll get on the show another time. But if I bomb really hard here, like really bomb, oh man, that will be bad.
actually have to applaud, you know, because it's a trigger. You know. Yeah. It's a trigger because I contracted chlamydia when I was high on cocaine, so now I'm scared of the clap.
It went okay. Like things were going well enough, but I don't think they went. I didn't finish hard, which sucks, but all my jokes didn't bomb. Thanks, man.
We both got caught doing something weird in the bathroom.
I know, this happens all the time, you have no idea. Fuck, I didn't put this on something.
It's an amazing camera, by the way.
Thank you, can you just hold this?
Yeah, absolutely.
What the? Can you just hold it? I thought you just one quick, yeah. Okay. Is it my frame? Am I good?
Now your face is.
Okay, that's fine. Hey guys, I'm sorry about the framing. This is my second show. We're on still fucking set 1 of the day. The last show, it went pretty good. I think
You guys mind the pee sounds?
like they buzz people in and out. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I might get like, if I think they like cut people when they start bombing. I don't know. Is that what happens on this show?
It's you just get a 3-minute set, but they fuck with you with sound cues.
Oh my god.
I used to eat my own blood.
Holy shit. We bombed fucking hard. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little hard on myself. I think 4 out of 10. Just cause like, it wasn't too bad. People were laughing.
I have no idea.
But not immensely. This one got a 9 out of 10. It only gets a 9 out of 10 because I got 1 laugh out of the entire set.
Fucked up, I forgot his name. Arturo, yeah. Arturo, everybody, keep it going for Arturo.
It's okay. Whenever like a white guy brings me up, I'm like, this is gonna be bad. This is it. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, it wasn't as bad as that Sweet Woe show where we bombed for 20 minutes straight and that got a 10 out of 10. Because at least at this show, like they were attentive. At that show, I got nothing. I got nothing for 20 minutes. That being said, chlamydia isn't working as well as we thought. I'm gonna say it one more fucking time. I don't know what to do with it. Like it was working before, now it's not working now. So I don't know. And we tried it both times. I tried it once with cutting them off and then letting them clap. Like it's just not working. The first bomb wasn't that bad. The second bomb was pretty bad. We're at the next show. It's a really late show too, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Furthermore, here's the interesting thing. The first show, the chlamydia joke went well. The second time, it didn't do well. The first one, the vampire thing did well. The second one, it didn't do well. I'm gonna do this set one more fucking time today. One more fucking time. I'm gonna do this fucking set. Okay? I'm sick of bombing. I'm sick of it. Okay? I swear to God. I need one laugh. One laugh from that fucking vampire joke. That's it.
Because I used to eat my own blood. Okay, there's only 1 laugh. Okay, yeah, 1 laugh. Still works though. Like eating your own blood, is that funny? Like eating your own blood. Imagine eating your own blood. Is it funnier the more I say it? Eating your own blood. No, okay.
A comic gave me a good advice, and he said that with the vampire, they're talking about eating my own blood. He wants me to elaborate on it more because he thinks it's funny and he doesn't understand, but he's intrigued. So that's a good point. Yesterday we had 3 bombs in a row. That was fun. This show, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Not do chlamydia today because it seems like it's not getting enough jokes. And the more I say it, the more time I'm just wasting it right now. If we're gonna bomb, which we probably are, to bomb on 5 minutes of trying out 1 joke. Your experience into another stream of consciousness, and that brought you to the realization that you need to talk to your dad more, that it doesn't come close to the time I almost ate my own blood. Do you understand? Like I ate my own blood, right? Vampire did surprisingly well, and like I had more fun when I elaborated on what was going on. I think that I can put routines and vampire somewhat together. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to mash routines and vampire and like put it all together in one collaborative form. I've already asked the comic and he said that I need to soften the blow of vampire, which I agree. It's pretty gruesome. So we're gonna think of ways to soften the blow. Soften the blow. Ha, get it? Soften the blow? Ha, soft blow. That's funny, it's double punch. Like, cause we're at the Funky Winker Beans pub. Check it. Okay, so I went through the sets, like really went through them, and I did shit, you know? It's kind of like one of those things where I thought I was doing really good, and then like I watched some of the sets with like, I don't know, not a tired eye, maybe not an excitement in my soul, and I watched them back and I was like, wow, I suck. So, but here's the thing, the last set we did yesterday, it was interesting because we did Vampire, and then Vampire, it got a better reaction, well, because usually when I do Vampire,
I used to eat my own blood.
dead silent. The entire room. It's just quiet. No one says anything. It's terrible. There's some like, whoas, what the fuck? But when I like dove into what I meant, that's when like, it was actually like doing better. When I like dove into like eating my own blood. So I'm gonna do that tonight.
I used to eat my own blood. In the straw, there'd be blood and cocaine, right? I don't know if you've ever bought cocaine, but it's super expensive. That's like $20 I had in my hand right there. So I just started sucking on it. You know what? That went better than expected.
Yesterday shows that Vampire has legs. Like when I really delved into it, I got a lot of good responses. Even after the show, I had 2 comics come up to me and say like, that was really funny. It was really gross, but it was really funny. So I think we just have to capture that more. Today we are at Underground Comedy and we're doing 5 minutes. It's a pretty cool room. What we're going to do today, I want to take out chlamydia. It's not working. I don't know what happened. I don't know what to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, it doesn't matter what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put it up later. So we're just gonna add Vampire to our old set from week 1.
I know what you mean. I went to Shambhala and I partied for a whole week at a rave and like made me want to talk to my dad more. Like we're not the same. I used to eat my own blood.
We didn't do that great, like Intervention didn't do well. Intervention didn't do well. Then I did the drug dealer thing and like that didn't do very well. Vampires didn't do very well. The only one that did well was like...
Well, say with me, doing drugs.
Cool. I don't know, I think I need to sit down maybe and like rewrite all these jokes. Because it was weird the Intervention didn't hit, like it just didn't hit at all.
But you be correct. She invited no one I knew to my own intervention. I didn't know anyone at my own intervention.
Like they just weren't having it. So that was weird. Weird, it's very weird. Week 7 has been an ever-changing struggle of just bomb after bomb. I think we did 7 shows and every time I bombed. Holy shit. There's one thing when we're doing bad at one show and then we do kind of okay at the next show and we do great at the next show. That always feels amazing. But it's completely different when we bomb for an entire week. Holy crap. That was shitty. Chlamydia was working really well. Like we've been doing this for 7 weeks, all 6 weeks. It was hitting very well. Like it was unstoppable. And then just this week it wasn't working and it started, I can see the decline from the sets after watching them over and over. It was like a steady decline of people just getting sick of it. When you're like, hey, what's that? Ooh. I would get that. But it's not one of those jokes and I don't know what's wrong with it. And at this point, we've been trying for so long, for a whole week, trying to get people to laugh at that joke. It's not our opener anymore. Comedy is ever changing. It's an ever changing thing. It's an alive form of art. So that being said, we have to change the pace of things. This was kind of scary because nothing was really working. I tried an intervention, smashed faces, chlamydia, all 3 breakaway stars in our set. Those 3 were like our trio that they will always get a laugh together. Even Avengers with intervention, all together didn't get laughs. And it's like, whoa, what is going on? You know, it's frustrating because we worked so hard. We worked for 7 weeks all the way through to cultivate these jokes and sets, and all of them were working. Then all of a sudden they're not working. You don't know why. I have an idea, and I think since chlamydia broke down, it wasn't working, it got old, the rest of the set fell apart. So now we have to introduce ourselves again, like just like chlamydia did for us. Because chlamydia was our icebreaker to get people to come on our side. So I don't think that's gonna work now. Weirdly enough, vampire was the only thing keeping me together during this entire bomb week. Because at least I was trying something new, it was creative, and I was taking nothing and making it into something. It was kind of like Smashed Faces, how every time we changed something, we learned something, we did something, and then until the point where it became a really good joke and story. So Vampire was really cool to work on, and it was a really cool thing to hold on to, because every time it just got a little better, like a little, not a lot, because I'm talking about eating my own blood and it's gross, but a little better. And I'll work with that. We're gonna mix in vampire and routines. Now, if you remember routines was talking about like drug dealers, 7-Elevens, things like that. That's what we're gonna do next week. Sick. We're on this wall again.